Yeah, it's the We Want Less podcast show with
Shaun, Gambowl, Walsh, and David the Tims.
Oh, yes! I hate this! It is revolting!
Why?
Please.
That's my first draft of the intro there.
All right, maybe I have to revise that one.
Quick recap of that. That's good. No, this is We Want Less podcast where we say words and play tunes and stuff. We've got Shaun here today.
Morning.
And Nick as well.
Morning.
And we've got Richard Lee.
Morning.
Before we get into Richard Lee and Moyes here, let's have a quick recap of last week's podcast, yeah?
What the fuck is this?
Okay, all right, then. You give it a go then, yeah? Our special guest?
I'm not special.
Andy Bennett, Lichfield taxi driver and former anarchist.
What is the life of a reformed anarchist like, Andy?
Yeah, boring. Boring's right. I've grown up. I'm dangerously middle-aged.
Right, so I'm 35. What have I got coming up in the next 10 years?
Pissing gets harder, which nobody tells you about. Middle-aged men are kind of handling their angst by wishing death and rape on a 16-year-old girl to try and make themselves feel better. Everybody hate Greta Thunberg. I mean, she's 16 and trying to save the world. So when I was 16, I was just in the park huffing fucking aerosols.
What did you achieve as an anarchist?
I stood on the platform of don't vote.
How many votes did you get?
I got 120 votes. Yeah, I mean, what I achieved politically as an anarchist is like, well, yeah, nothing. They actively went to the polling station to say, fuck you to me. And the worst of it is, one of them was my mother. What I'm going to try and do is completely ruin your podcast by calling back to conversations we've had while we haven't been recording.
Have you ever suffered from nose hair? I've never had,
I've
never had to do that.
I get, like, not massively, not like the fucking ears.
Can you say Irish wristwatch?
Irish wristwatch.
No, you can't.
You've bruised my middle-aged male ego. I'm going to have to go on Twitter and abuse a 16-year-old girl to make myself feel better.
I don't like ketamine. Every time I do it, I end up vomiting or getting a gammy eye.
Do you often see the future?
I have done a couple of times, yeah.
Who else is having tea, more importantly?
Because, you know, there is something faintly erotic, isn't there, about priests hanging out of an aeroplane, spreading their seeds, holy waters.
Large squirrel spotted in Barnsley. At first I thought it was a small cat.
Well, it's going to be a grey squirrel, isn't it? The Rue de la Republique in fucking Paris, fucking batting it out with the police, got a bit thirsty, so I tried to buy an orange, speaking in French, and the lad in there, it turned out to be from Algeria, and he said to me, in English, "Are you from Birmingham?" But if you sound like Brian Blessed and scream it really loud, just hope nobody notices what an absolute fucking twat you are. Honestly, if I sound angry, it's because I'm fucking furious.
Because you're angry?
Would rather step over the bodies than pay a bit more tax. Just fuck these people and everything they stand for. Bella Ciao.
Right then, that was a quick recap of last week's show. The only reason I did that is because I'm hoping having Rich here will bring at least 4 or 5 new listeners. And that's how you get them back, isn't it? Right then, Richard.
Hello.
You are from Blakfish, Birmingham Cult Heroes, and let me just read the opening paragraph of your Wikipedia.
Amazing.
Right.
Did you write this? Extent of
No, I didn't write it myself, no. Got someone to write it for me.
Blakfish was a mathcore band, also described as death pop by the NME. The band from Birmingham, England, formed in the year 2000 after meeting and becoming friends at school, contrary to their frequent fabricated claims that they all met in juvenile prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who fabricated the claim? Was it? So it was you who used to say that.
It's just one of them so stupid things. I don't know if you've found that if you go down south, everyone thinks you're a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Anything north of
fucking Ludlow is just northern and violent by extension.
That's where we've been going wrong, isn't it, man? What can we lie about? Yeah, what's the best lie you've told as a band?
That was a fairly good one. What's the best lie? Oh, you have to come back to me on that one.
That's what you have to do. We've done a lot of lies, to be fair.
Yeah.
A lot of glorious ones, but a lot of weird truths.
Embellishments.
It's hard to tell which one's the truths or not. We live in a state of hypernormalisation with our band.
Yeah.
That's when you don't know what the lies are. The truths.
You just sort of water hose people with information, and whatever sticks. Do you know what I mean? That's pretty much what we do, essentially. There's fucking piles and piles of content here. Have this. You want less? You can get fucked. Here's loads more.
You've just explained the joke now to people. Jim.
Ah, no. Oh, like you said, only 9 people listening.
What's the joke? 9, got up to 9.
Well, with you on. We're expecting...
Oh, yes,
forecast
I was going to look up the stats, but I didn't get around to it. Well, the second one had more listeners than the first one, so
That's
it's an upward curve.
That's all you need.
It's not even a curve, it's a straight line.
Everyone will love it.
Right, so let's go back to mid-2000s, right?
Okay.
Birmingham. Mid-2000s.
circa
MySpace was on the scene.
Yeah,
MySpace was big. The
yeah,
MySpace boom, that was brilliant. That was...
Do you remember that?
There was
profile songs.
Profile songs.
I was just going to say that, yeah. That was a little bit like... That wasn't... Because you had some serious coding for that.
It was...
right in the early days.
Oh, yeah. CSS modifications and all sorts.
Yeah.
Well, what that did, because when I first came onto the, going to local gigs and stuff, it was when I was 19, 2003. It's like you get a band from outside of Birmingham, you're like, fuck, these have got to be good, and yeah, that's fucking hard, isn't it? But then MySpace came along, and it's just like opened it up. It's easy to get fucking everywhere then. And there's people that were driving vans, making T-shirts. Oh, there was shitloads of T-shirt people. And photographers.
Yeah, well,
everyone
was doing it, man.
Yeah.
Toby Hook, there you go.
Toby
This is
Hook.
the original.
Heartache.
It was literally, if you didn't play guitar or bass, you were a fucking T-shirt person or a photographer.
That is couldn't be any more. I'm trying to think of someone.
But everyone was
Someone had done something else.
Everyone was getting involved in the same thing, though. So it was pretty sweet. But then the bubble popped, didn't it?
How did people buy cheese and onion pasties and stuff in them days?
with actual coins. Yeah,
shops.
You could do it with a few fucking coppers back in them days.
I'm more about the staff who are selling them the pasties rather than a method of payment.
What's the link there?
Well, if everyone was like selling T-shirts, he was selling with cheese and onion pasties. God damn it!
No, there were still people doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't need more.
You embellished the
You
story.
could do both. You could do
Once
both.
more.
Those people did both.
Yeah, they played bass as well.
So the mid-2000s, I remember you had big ginger locks, didn't you?
Yeah.
Big pineapple.
Yeah,
big
to be honest,
ginger
I expected you to have them when you come in for some reason. Even though it's been like at least a decade.
Then it wasn't my choice. They left me.
Yeah.
I didn't leave them.
Isn't it?
It just happens to
happens
be
to hair,
really
doesn't
heavy
it?
as
just
well.
being a 32-year-old man, I think.
Just look like you with your Johnny Luscious locks over here. I can't wait for you to go
Have you
bald.
started developing the hair out of your ears yet?
You won't know.
Yeah, and nose. I noticed a little clip on the on the nose hairs, man. That's sort of a new.
Well, he was.
It's a new thing for
his
me.
whole shtick was being middle-aged. That whole interview was about being middle-aged, and he was talking about ear hair and nose hair becoming a thing, man.
I haven't got the ears yet, but I get some nice nose ones. But I turned to Tom Peckett told me to pull them out.
It's nice, satisfying.
I've never done that.
Satisfying
I've never had to do that, which I'm quite happy about.
One day.
Well, I've got quite a few. It's the size of my nose. I'm there all day trying to fucking trim this down.
But weirdly, because we had that chat on the other week, right? The last 2 weeks, I've been in my head every day. I've been bragging to myself, I'm not going to have the ear thing because I don't get the nose thing. And then I manifested like some sort of nose hair thing.
You reckon you grew on like?
I talked myself out of it though as well.
Yeah. It's a shame you can only manifest shit.
It fell out.
Yeah.
You know?
I dealt with it.
Like a leaf to the ground on an autumn tree.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But yes, 2000s, mid-2000s.
Circa 2000.
I was trying to. So what was going on then? What was going on? We mentioned the barfly earlier.
So how old were you?
So I left. I left school in 2003. So you're probably right, mid to late. So yeah,
That was the golden age. That was the fucking.
So it would have been what 16 in 2003. Yeah. So yeah, about mid as you said.
So and when did Blakfish manifest? When did that happen?
It was a bit from probably since we were like about 11.
Did you knew each other from school?
Yeah, we all went to school.
Contrary to the belief that they
Yeah.
in juvenile prison.
Yeah.
yeah. No, it was school. It was school.
Yeah, we all sort of met about year 8 in school.
Yeah. Sort of music you play though, it's quite important that you've been playing together for a long time to have that like.
Yeah, well, we grew up on all the. I remember there was only the 3 of us, me, Sam, and Wiz, and we had various different people. But Peckett joined because we ended up we were doing I think Take a Look Around, Limp Bizkit. Remember that was out, and we'd obviously we'd learnt that, but we needed someone to do like the raps.
Yeah.
Peckett was really good at that, so that's how we got him in to do the raps.
Yeah.
Do you know, but back to like the juvenile prison life.
Okay.
In this podcast, we sort of jump around.
Was this like Was this like something that you was it a serious lie, or were you just like, should we say this and just see what people say about
you know
it?
what?
Like,
It came. I'll tell you where it came from. We played this gig in Oxford, and we stopped at this bloke's house, and we were like just being a bit naughty, just having a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
I think at one point we were squirting people with the fire extinguisher out the window as they,
classic bands.
all that sort
Classic
of
rock
stuff.
and roll bands.
And the guy was like, "Oh, you guys are crazy," and then so I think Wiz was probably made up that we were from the juvenile prison. It was in Oxford, so they were like, "Oh, well,
It's immediately
probably like,
No
these guys
questions.
are crazy."
Yeah, that makes
Anyway,
sense. Perfect sense.
We squirted people with this fire extinguisher, and then we were sort of like, "Well, we had enough of that." Sat down on our own business. About 2 minutes later, someone like burst into the house. He's one of the people we'd squirted in the street, and managed to just like walk in basically, and started going absolutely mental because it was out of order. So the lad whose house was there was like, "Lads, you got to sort this out," because he's thinking we're all like juvenile prisoners, and we were like, "Mate, from the royal town of Sutton Coldfield. Like, I've never had a fight in my life."
That's when the lie becomes unravelled.
It's babbled quite fast.
So yeah, but we just kept it up then because people were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they did crazy stuff.
Yeah,
We're
it's
like,
good, isn't it?
not
How
really.
is this made
so.
Wikipedia?
Something to put on a
then?
poster, innit?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know who
I
wrote it.
wonder the
You've got a ghost
chain
writer.
of events that have led it to being on Wikipedia. I wonder if it's that guy who got fire extinguished. Got in touch with Wikipedia. It's like, no, they weren't from a juvenile prison. You have to edit that bit.
Right, okay.
Should we play a tune?
Oh, yes, play a tune, yeah, man.
Yeah. We play tunes as well on this
Oh, yeah.
podcast.
Let's play the fucking... It's a bit of an anthem in this house, to be fair, and it is a Blakfish tune. Right?
Oh, there you go.
So it's a good shit. Right, this is Blakfish.
Someone so strong has to have a weakness. I searched for years, but I could only find this. He steps aside to reveal the love interest. This is not about her. I'll give you two options and let you confer. Her life or yours, one shall be spared. He acknowledges his flaws and pretends not to care. Seem to be and don't happiness. What I do seem to be and don't happiness. What I do seem to and don't happiness. What I do seem to. I love you, love interest, and certain I am. I know, for I glare at this ring on my hand. We've had our futures read and we are truly blessed. I know for neither one loves no less. Back to the scene of our hero's distress. I know that without her I could not live. But she too feels likewise a life she would give. Well, I feel the same, and as time ticks away, Lord, where are you for me? As these thoughts run through our Superman's brain, our villain tries subtlety to help fade on its way.
was Jeremy Kyle as a marked man.
Oh, I've heard that tune.
See, I
I've
don't-
seen
you
the
don't do
video.
that
There's a
one.
video as well. A good solid video.
Is there a video for that?
No, I don't think there's a video.
Maybe
for
I'm
that
thinking
one.
of Chase and Status.
No,
That video of Jeremy Kyle in.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You-
That's
That's
such a
you-
weird.
Was that before
Nah,
the
you
Chase
could
and
easily like get that video and put that
I
tune
don't
over
know.
the top.
I reckon
Yeah.
that probably was before Chase and Status.
Yeah, so Chase and
definitely
Status
was, yeah.
have basically listened to your song and made a video
Yeah.
about that song.
Where's the title come from for that? Do you know?
You've got a
Was
lot
it
of
just,
wacky
were you
titles.
just one of them
Didn't
bands
like
that
it.
just pulled him out the air?
And
Or
now
was it
look what's
anything to do with that?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You've
Well,
succeeded. You've succeeded
I
in
put
your.
that on the Facebook because like we called this about 10 years ago.
Yeah, you marked
It wasn't.
You
Yeah, to be
marked
fair,
it.
it's a very obvious thing to see.
It's
I
like
think.
when Courtney.
Yeah, but that's it. It's just, no one said it though. Did
Yeah,
they?
The
it's
song
actually-
has got nothing to do with anything. Nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not even about. It's about superheroes. It's got nothing to do with it. So it's got totally no relation. But yeah, we used to have working titles for everything, and then you get to recording it. You're like, oh shit, well we need to.
Yeah, naming songs is tough, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So then we'd normally just pick them out of the air and just all we
Planes,
got.
trains, and obese
Just
women.
commit to it.
There's-
and-
well, I mean, there you go. It's not even. What's that all about?
What is that song about?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm
Not
saying.
that.
Not that.
No.
Cars, canals, boats, and men.
That brings me to the question: what would a Blakfish tribute band be called?
Oh, yes, of course.
That's a tough one though. It's
White
trout.
chicken.
Yeah, I'd go and see them. It's good.
Blackfish without a K, famously.
Yeah.
without
yeah.
say.
Without a C, yes.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
got a K.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
It's
don't
not
know.
Blockfish.
Yes, Blackfish without a C, yeah. What's that about?
Again, it really is
because you're just mad, you wacky people.
because we were into Limp
Juvenile
Bizkit as of
delinquents.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we were
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they don't spell that properly, so
course.
you've got to drop it. You can't,
Do you know it's mad how you can like map band names based on like what time they come up because like people, do you know what I mean? Like when some 41 were big, Blink 182, whatever. There's all these bands with numbers in.
Yeah,
All of a sudden
yeah,
they're big.
yeah.
And then like it's strange how things get affected.
Well,
Well, you just get stuck with the same thing for like 10 years.
Oh, yeah, well, it's, well, you know,
It's a hard thing to commit to, isn't it?
What's the highest number in a band name? I think of Bran Van 2000. Is it?
Andre 3000.
Andre 3000.
Hundreds of thousands, isn't there? Wasn't there a band?
Some rapper with a million in it.
Was that one that was just going around supporting Enter Shikari? And they have a big long number in their name, like hundreds and thousands or something like that.
Isn't that like
Do you remember?
an ice cream topping?
Thousands of years or something like that.
No, man. But anyway, well, when I was a young whippersnapper on the Birmingham scene, you know, doing my bit, you know, doing sound engineering and stuff, getting in and amongst around the scene. Right, there used to be a band called Blacklist around the same time.
Yeah.
And I used to get well confused because one was shit and one was good.
Which one was which?
Still don't know, but like,
That's,
that confused me for ages.
Yeah, this is a matter of opinion, I suppose.
I wonder where they are now. Blacklist.
Doing some podcasting. I don't know, man. There was a lot of shit bands I remember doing that. There was a band called Shocked Elevator Family. They just seemed to be fair to them, they were playing as many gigs as they could. And they
What would their
terrible.
tribute band be called?
The
Surprise lift.
The Myth,
friends.
the Myth Lift Collective. Oh man, they were terrible. I hated them. They really did.
I never
I wonder what I've
didn't
got to say
hear
about it. I hope they listen to this.
But yeah, and then Blackfish, you came up, didn't you? I do remember the first Blackfish gig I ever saw. Actually, it was at the Fapper.
Okay.
And it was, I don't remember what I was saying. I was just like amazed of all the different genres it just switched to every 10 seconds or whatever. It was just like, there's a ska bit. Oh, there's a fucking heavy bit.
Yeah, especially probably
great.
at that. I mean, we sort of like lost the scar thing because I think that really was crowbarring it in. But,
especially
That was
time,
a step too far,
Yeah.
was it? The scar.
when there's a lot of just like really bands that are just quite amateur and whatever, then anyone that's any good, you just do sound instantly better compared to all these other bands. Yeah, so like Blackfish is one of them. I suppose it just goes from there. Doesn't
Cheers,
it?
man. It's very nice.
Well, you know, you broke out, man, didn't you? You got
Yeah.
you apparently, according to Wikipedia, you was on tour with Hell is for Heroes, Tube Lord,
Yeah.
Biffy,
Tube Lord, man. Fucking hell.
65 Days of Static.
Yeah.
Is this true?
lies?
Is this true?
No,
Well,
I've been
do we
known
need
to
to edit
embellish a little bit on our
Wikipedia?
list.
Did we play with 65 Days today? I know we did with Anu and I. We were meant to go to Japan with them, but then we split up.
I knew and I. Was that
So
a band that was from
That
someone
was
else?
like immediately after
that's
Blackfish.
yeah. I mean, it's still kind of going. It's just not doing anything.
Big Scary Monsters, of course.
Yeah.
Most of those are. You were signed to Big Scary Monsters.
Yeah.
What a label.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah,
Label.
that's,
A lot of
that
my
was
musical
the,
education came from that record label, definitely.
Brilliant. Still going
Yeah,
strong.
yeah,
Going
yeah.
strong.
Still
Saw the
releasing
guys
shit.
the other day actually. at Arctangent Festival.
Oh yeah, they have the little math rock festival, do they?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's it called?
What's that?
What's it called?
Arctangent, that one.
Oh, right, sweet. Let's go there.
Let's go there and be confused for the whole
Let's
fucking
play
thing.
there. We could do math rock, surely.
Nah, I don't think so.
No, not quite math rock, but more
Not
like
yet,
sort
not yet.
of
Maybe we could
equation
practice.
rock or something.
Yeah, nah.
I think they'll have you.
Theoretical math rock.
Theoretical math rock.
Yeah, we could talk about
That's
it.
like multiple
math
levels above.
Yeah.
Math Rock Key Stage 1.
yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do like
Math
one
rock
plus one. Of
core, you got to put core at the end.
yeah. We'll do the 1+1 of Math Rock. We'll do that.
So when was the moment when you thought some things happened with Big Scary Monsters? How did that happen?
That was probably the first moment. How did that happen? We were playing in London quite a lot. And with those bands that you just mentioned, like Tube Lord, there's a band called Colour.
Yeah, Colour. Fucking hell. I was going to ask about them.
I saw Alan.
Colour.
Last week.
Yeah.
The week before.
Yeah,
Went and had a burger.
Name dropping the cult.
It's just so I can tag everyone in it.
Yeah. We literally had this exact same conversation.
Richard Lee name exactly what you're doing, man. You know how this works, man.
Yeah. So how many names have we dropped so far? And we can just tag. them in.
Yes, that's what we got you in. That's why we get the recap at the beginning.
Guaranteed an extra 3 listeners. Boom.
Yeah. So that was good. So yeah, we sort of playing with those bands, and then obviously in that sort of scene, and then Kev, who here's another one. Kev, who runs BSM, he was just doing it out of his bedroom in Oxford. So yeah, and then a guy who joined Kev, Ivano, so then they started running it together, and Ivano, for some unknown reason, decided that he wanted like some heavier bands. And he was like, "Oh, you should listen to Blakfish." And
Blakfish.
I'm not sure, Kev. Again, I was talking to Kev about this the other day, and we said to him, like, "Did we scare you?" And he was like, "Yeah, you terrified me." Yeah. So, and Alan confirmed that a couple of weeks
so you
ago.
got signed because they were scared?
I think, he got bullied into it. Yeah.
See, that juvenile lie is really coming to
I
its
see
own.
what's so
They probably
popular on Wikipedia.
I
That's
imagine
the
that,
first thing they
like,
mentioned.
bunch of scrawny geezers from Oxford, and they're just like, oh god, they're juvenile prison, we best sign them quick.
So you got this reputation, then you lived that reputation, and then it just worked for you. That was the turning point. That was when you
became
gig in Oxford.
typecast.
That's where it all started.
Yeah.
The gig in Oxford, where they got scared of you.
But
being,
I think
being
then
from
we
Birmingham.
would play up to it then, because we were like,
Yeah.
You could hear that in the music though, innit? Because it was a bit more fucking. It had a bit more of a edge to it than a lot of like the sort of lighter stuff. Because Colour, for as brilliant as they were very much a sort of performance like.
Muso.
Yeah, like a muso band. Whereas Blakfish had this like real punk.
Well, you've got to make it a
sort of
wrestling
element
character,
to
haven't
it.
you, man?
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
cunt's in
yeah.
a band, isn't it, man? You've got
More of a
to
show.
Yeah, man. A lot of what we do is based on wrestling, especially. Well, for me, it is anyway. It's all about fucking.
Yeah, wrestling theory.
Just wrestling. It's all work, man. It's all a fucking work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it though? Isn't it? Tell enough truths so the lies become believable. That's what I learned from wrestling. And it works, and you've just been talking about how it works. So there you go, man.
Yeah. So BSM, that was good. That was great actually, and then they sort of they tried to just basically just give us some information, stop us just from being 4 idiots, and they were actually like, we'll do this and do that, and we were like, hang on.
Advice.
Yeah, advice. That's the word I'm looking for. Guidance. And so from there we were like, hang on, we're doing all right here, and we could maybe So that sort of made us think we could have a good go at this.
Pulled your socks up.
Yeah,
Fucking
a bit.
give it a
Yeah.
good Pulled one sock slightly up. Well, it's time, boys.
You got your unlocked achievement. That's what. Is that what? Because that's when we get to over 1,000 likes on Facebook, we always see you unlock something. Unlock something every 1,000 you get.
So, what was it for 1,000? You get free drinks in some pubs.
I think it was the ability to be able to wear sunglasses indoors without being a complete knob.
It is
Just a
actually. Yeah, I
massive
said
knob.
that to someone in a bar the other day because I'm always wearing sunglasses, like because my band's got over 1,000 likes. Oh, fair enough.
Fucking hell.
That's brilliant.
You can't argue with that.
It's really hard.
You actually can't. There's no come back to that. Fair enough. Yeah.
So what do you want? Mentioned Barfly earlier.
Yeah.
Some good memories of the old Barfly.
Yeah, well, me and Wiz went to a gig there a couple of weeks ago. Well, whatever
Whatever
it is
it's
now.
called now.
the corporate
Everything's a HMV. No, what is it? What's it?
Oh no, it's
HMV?
O2, isn't it? It's not
O2,
even that anymore. Yeah.
You've got
it's O2 at the
O2
moment.
Institute and O2 Academy, haven't you?
Well, you've got HMV now. I discovered today.
Yeah,
that,
new venue.
the old Academy is now the biggest HMV store in the world, and Jimmy Eat World are playing for free. Just got to borrow
Yeah,
It's not for free.
Jack's inside for that.
That's quite a good.
That's
really
that's
good.
really good.
Yeah,
isn't
they've
it?
just installed some like crazy fucking DB Technics sound system in there and like all
slipped
fancy
into
gear.
What,
and stuff.
in
About
the old
400K.
subculture? No,
Yeah,
yeah,
the old Academy,
Dale
End.
Opposite Toys R Us.
Is it?
Oh, right,
Is it not
okay.
in toys? I thought it was in IKEA.
Oh, it's no. So it's not in.
No, I don't think it is. I'm
it's
pretty
not
sure
in
it's
the
in
Oh,
Academy.
is it
IKEA.
over?
Yeah,
Ah.
because that's
Oh,
gone.
right, it's in Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Opposite.
That hasn't been a Toys R Us for years,
Well,
but
yeah.
yeah.
All intents and purposes.
I'm
Toys R Us.
sorry, no, it has.
When it was the Academy, it was Toys R Us.
Interesting, very interesting.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
requires further study, I think.
Yeah, they got some.
Yeah, so you were going to answer a question.
I got really into
Cutting
that.
you off.
What was the question? I can't remember.
This is a long time ago now.
Should we play a song? Well, we
Play a
could.
song, I remember.
Don't worry about that one.
Yeah.
You
Tubes-
just
yeah,
oh,
Tubes-
you just said.
Yeah, well, we'll play a song while Tubes.
Yeah,
is it?
Tubes,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
I remember
And
it
we'll
was
leave him
because
waiting at the start.
What tune we got? We'll play fucking Monkey Bit Shy.
This is a
yeah,
tune,
we're playing
man.
with these in Tamworth.
Yeah,
25th.
good bunch of
Plug in
lads.
something. They like to do that.
Plug on.
25th of October, we're playing with this band in Tamworth, somewhere in Tamworth. The artwork. That's all the information you
Google
get.
it,
If you give a shit, you know the internet works. I mean, that's my fucking part. The artwork that they've done for this event is there's a couple of different flyers. They're very abstract, so give it a look actually. But this is always taken by Monkey Bit Shy. We've had a late arrival from Tubes.
As is tradition.
Tubes over here. He's eating a pack of Space Raiders.
Oh, we actually started?
Yeah.
Mate, we're halfway through, mate.
Yeah,
I don't know
halfway
you
through,
three.
Tubes.
Halfway through.
Can't account for
I didn't
Tubes
know.
in your late. You know what I
Tubes, is it
mean?
your birthday today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Happy birthday, Tubes.
Happy
How-
birthday, Tubes.
Thank
How old are you? 30,
No, the day's not
37,
Thirty
is it?
something.
30 something. Yeah.
Something or other.
Just a quick recap, Tubes. We're talking about the mid 2000s Birmingham scene around about
Oh,
sort of
yes.
math rock sort of area. You know all about it, don't you?
I don't know much about math rock, but I know about the mid 2000s getting on it scene.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, you're up to speed. Right, we're just. Well, I think we were just briefly talking about the Barfly. Do you remember the Barfly? Some good quality gigs at the Barfly, weren't there?
It was some good gigs. Yeah.
Was your favourite gig at the Barfly?
Oh, don't ask me that now.
Was it playing with Ice by Strangers or something?
Yeah, that was it. Sorry, stupid. That one. No, the only reason I can't remember is because we played there every single week, so they all just merged into one.
Yeah, I've had a bit doing that. But then
What was the Heartache All Dayer thing? Were you on that?
maybe. It was a long time ago. Let's get Toby on the phone. Lives in Australia, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Just 'cause, yeah. I can tag him in this now.
Tag him in. Yeah. There
That's
you go.
global, that is. That's
Mate,
about the world.
someone needs to be writing the names down.
Oh no, well,
As
listen
we
back
go.
to this. Don't worry about that. Yes, very good. Did you support anyone good there at the bar?
I think sixth.
Sixth.
That was a
Oh, yes.
yeah.
A good solid band, weren't they?
Who else? That's all I can remember for now. That'll do, isn't it? Sixth. That was
Yeah,
quite big at the
that's
time.
more than enough. That's
Yeah.
more than enough.
But it was a good venue because you had like some fairly decent sized bands coming through. But then, us idiots could play on throughout the week as well. It wasn't the end of the world if 50 people. Well, you know what I mean? You could almost
it's like,
get away with it. Almost.
Yeah, one of them venues. They're the best venues, aren't they? Because even when it's not that busy, it's still like a good vibe.
The Barfly had a good brand. I remember but Birmingham was last to get a Barfly, as it seemed to call. There was a Barfly everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was for years I really wanted a Barfly in Birmingham. It turned up. I was like, yeah, man. And they had the MTV2 tours, a Barfly and stuff.
Yeah.
It was doing really well. But then Barfly it died, didn't it?
Don't really know why.
I don't really know why, but it's bad management or something. It's like fucking hard. It's, I was going to say, yeah, but like Barfly at the time was a strong. No, like it's a strong brand at the time. It seemed hard
Yeah,
to
but they
fuck that
weren't
one
all
up.
like they didn't all go at the same time, did they? Like the Camden Barfly was there for ages. Wasn't it?
Maybe
I guess they all just got bought out by the corporations.
Yeah, no, literally.
Well, I actually did though.
But like,
yeah.
that time, like something like 60% of all venues in England all just fucking up and shut over like the space of about 8 years. Like when the time period we were just talking about was like the last good days. Place like
The golden
Jug of
years.
Ale, Eddie's.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I
yeah.
didn't know it
Gorgeous.
at the time.
No. We're spoiled now.
Hindsight.
We only did one gig at the Jug of Ale, but I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, it's
But,
good to
I
take
had
off
to, I had
the
to get snuck into the Jug of Ale when I went there. The only time I ever went there to see a gig when it was not a curry house was like in fucking
those days.
2006 or something. I was only about 14. You weren't allowed upstairs unless you were 18. But the band that we were seeing, they were like, "Oh, come on, we'll just get you up." And I was hiding in the back room, just like
Look
looking
at
at
you,
all
thirsty teenager.
Yeah, I was, man.
Trying to get to your music.
I've heard this is the golden age, man. I need to get in.
It was the back room from there was just covered in band signatures everywhere. Like every single fucking band had either put a sticker or written their name in there. It was just fucking sick. Fucking sick. now it's gone. Now it's probably a toilet. People.
Well, I suppose going back a bit, but what about Ed was number 8.
Yeah, Eddie is the
I sort of forgot about that.
Which
Skipped
mysteriously burnt down.
that. Yeah, after a
mysteriously
few
burnt down.
attempts and
I remember. There's a mutual friend of all of ours here. Right, I used to be in a band with. Right, we played Eddie's, but we couldn't play because the owner Colin banned this guy because apparently he was trying to set fire to something. And then a couple of days later,
who
he burnt
are we
down.
on about? Come on.
Adam Stokes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, Stadham Oaks. I don't know.
Stadham.
to clarify, he didn't burn the place.
No, we didn't burn the place down. That's
I don't know,
what
maybe he did.
Well, maybe he did. He was quite a reckless teenager at the time.
All I'm saying is now
I didn't know him very well at the time either.
It's a complex of stylish apartments and a prime retail space. So just saying, it's definitely an insurance job. God rest you, Colin. It's not even dead, is it?
They do like it at Tunnel Club now, don't they? Eddie's once a month. Eddie's
that
number
still-
8 at Tunnel Club.
Is that still the same thing?
Still wearing his bum bag.
weird,
Oh yeah, and we were talking about his I Love Canada top.
He's got like
shorts and a bum bag.
I swear he wears like sandals with white socks. He's that sort
Yeah,
of model
you
guy.
know,
bald
oh,
guy.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
like
definitely.
fucking bum bag guy, man.
Yeah.
Angry guy.
Yeah. But he always said at the end of the night, you know, his little catchphrase, like, "Thank you for coming now. Fuck off." But he always said it with a little glimmer of happiness in his eye. Good old Colin.
I've
And,
got your money now, piss off.
Colin, and what was his sister called?
I don't know, but I only encountered her the last couple of years when I was firing
Auntie,
outside at the new Eddies for something.
Well, comes to me, Auntie Sunning. Auntie Kath. Auntie Kath.
Yeah, I stood
Ferocious.
outside. They were doing Eddies at that old social club place.
Yeah.
And I was flying, and I just started a rock night, and I was outside flying it like just barefaced, and she was livid about it. What are you going to do, man? It was a bit of a mistake, but you know what you're going to do. You got to do what you do in business. That's capitalism, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right then, let's get round to the quiz, shall we?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Right then.
Wait, it's not a quiz. It's a game.
It's actually, we'll do that.
I'll tell you what. What's a game?
No, I'll tell you. No, we'll play a tune. Right, we'll play a tune, and then I'll cue up the some of the things, and then we'll fucking play it. Should we play another band of that era? Right, it was a young band around the time. They're called Ice Spice Strangers. Never
heard of them.
Never heard of them either. Yeah, I just found them. Let's have a listen to this. Called Dancing in the Wreckage. was Dance to the Wreckage by Us by Strangers, which is, of course, my old band, obviously.
The band Blackfish could have been.
The band Blackfish could have been.
Of course, obviously, is that a double positive?
Yes, it's whatever
Still
it
a
is.
positive,
that was recorded
positive
at
nonetheless.
that was recorded at a Welsh studio called Long Wave. You ever been there? Ever heard of Long Wave?
I've not been there.
Well,
it sounded very good.
It was, well, the thing is with Long Wave, it was that was a scene of its own, right? And the band we were in, right, was just that we wants to be Welsh, wants to be part of that Welsh
Was
scene.
this the whole like those?
Yeah, I left way before it got tiresome, the Welsh thing. But
Dave, you know what I'm going to ask you.
yeah.
What would
was
a
big,
nice
wasn't it,
five
round that
strangers
sort of-
if you band be called?
what was I supposed
So
to
we, sorry, we're having our own
That's
private
all right, no,
conversation.
I'll come back to Shaun later. What are you saying?
We were just
It's
talking
about-
amongst ourselves.
Yeah, about
okay.
the Welsh.
The Welsh scene,
emos,
yes, because of course you had the blackout and
bugger all else
kids
to do
in
with the
glass
Welsh
houses,
Yeah.
and all
And
that
as
stuff.
you said, but
Funeral for a Friend as well.
Funeral for a Friend,
Lost
yes.
Prophets, who are our big influences. Not like that, obviously.
Well, before all that happened, it's a shame for Lost Prophets, isn't it, man? Because for the rest of the band members, like their art is like written off now.
Yeah.
Because of it, like
Yeah,
sometimes you have to listen
nothing
to
that they did
one of their
wrong,
tunes. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good tune for the other guys, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to keep their spirits up, man.
Keep those Spotify plays going.
It must be
Well,
hard.
yeah, let's face it, they did all right, didn't they? Though? Lost Prophets before that happened. I'm sure
Well,
they'll be.
yeah, but like it's not
I'm sure
about that.
they'll
Is
be
it? But
fine.
everything you've done, all your tunes, everything you're proud of, has just been written off of history, man. Like you can't.
Yeah.
No one will do anything.
Everyone's sat at home just going,
And then
listen to it.
No, it's true, it's true.
and then they started a band with Jeff from Thursday,
Yes.
and it wasn't that good, man. I was like, that's ingredients for brilliance, that is. But I don't remember it being very good. But anyway, okay, so that's enough of that. That's the Welsh thing out the way. We've got a round of, what was it? A video renders a million words.
Same thing again. Have we got an intro now?
Mate, I'm excited. This is the third one.
No, third.
This is third one. It's stepping up in quality each week.
Yeah.
It's stepping up in quality.
The second time we've done this game, though. Didn't do it last week.
I've actually got some lined up this time.
What is this intro?
Yeah, what is this for bonus point? What is this?
It's Blockbuster.
It is Blockbuster. Well done.
Let's take another game show.
You have a game
I
at the
can do
start.
it. I can.
Bonus point before we begin.
I can,
That
right,
was- that
okay.
was
Blockbuster.
immense.
Okay, here it is then. The rules are very simple. We're going to describe a music video and you just have to say what it is.
Oh, Sean's sitting next to you. That's not
I'll
right, is
have
it?
to,
Sean.
I'll look this way.
Well, I've been queuing him up, so he's probably unless he's been tapping on his phone again.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Right,
Sean
okay.
gets
So,
seven zeros now.
what's
He's honest, he won't cheat.
what's the sort of what's the system we're doing here? He's going to shout out, or what are we doing?
Should we be just everyone free for himself?
Every man for
So
themselves.
why don't you have like you have to
Or whatever
like
you
buzz
identify
in,
as.
and then you can provide your answer.
Okay, what was your okay? All come up for sound. Sean, what's your sound going to be?
D.
Tubes.
Oh, you put me on the spot.
That's what I was going to do.
Oh,
Hang on a
very
minute.
similar.
Hang on a minute.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
you can see us all, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
But
we could all just go bears.
the people on the bus, the people out running, people in the car, like,
In
on
the train.
True.
the train, on the run.
Have we had just bears?
Okay,
have
so quick recap of the sounds, Sean.
D.
I'm going to change one. I'm going to be sheep. Bah.
Good.
There you go.
It's too similar again. Fucking hell. Right, okay, whatever.
We'll get
All right, well, we'll start with the first. We'll start with the first one, right? Okay.
You just got to call him when you get it.
Oh, you know what? I put up. That's a lyric video.
Oh, well, that's not good, is
No,
it?
right, okay. No. I've got it. Oh, yeah, I can do both. Okay.
Is it
Right,
muted?
then.
Is it muted?
There's a geezer in a black top screaming on a white sort of background, a little stage with loads of crowd around it. It's like the square stage is in the middle of a big crowd. They're all in black.
Beer buzz.
Rich, yes.
Is it Papa Roach?
It is.
Last resort.
It is! Alright, there's
shit.
fucking
Yeah,
Blockbusters.
It is. Oh, fucking hell.
Is it Blockbusters?
Oh, you know what? You're correct. I was just bragging about how it's gone up in quality, haven't I?
Yeah. Sabotage yourself.
Right, okay, yes.
There you go. One to me. Keep it.
Alright, there we go.
Think.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is for argument's sake. Okay, so one to Rich. Up your game now. start up again.
Come on, home crowd.
Okay, then. Okay, it starts with a loading screen. It says now loading. It's going up across the screen, and now it is a computer render of a palm tree moving up. It's like a map
I've got
down.
it, lads. Sorry. It's Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, yeah.
You can sort of sense the theme of where these videos are coming from.
I'll give you a chance.
That's true. That's true. No, man.
No.
Actually, no. Yeah, okay. You know what? I thought I'd be quite good at these.
Just for
Could have
sake.
been handpicked for a guest.
There you go. There it is.
It's a good thing Dave's really good at this, but he's doing the
I
host.
know. Yeah. Well, maybe you can switch around because I like doing that.
Switch
as
it
well.
over for round two.
I like it. Okay, so Richard's got 2. You've all got on tubes, Nick, Sean.
yet
Got,
to-
are your
yet to
buzzers
get
still
off
working?
Yeah.
It's still working.
Mine's broke.
Sean's been buzzing the whole time.
Yeah, we've been trying to buzz, but
It is a Thursday after all, isn't it?
it is.
Okay, eyes down, looking. It is a white sky panning down to a house, and an old man's telling a young boy off. He's got a hat backwards, he's got a chain. There's some girls behind him that are singing and sort of dancing behind him. He's walking down this very American street. Yeah,
Is
so
it Offspring?
Yes, it is.
Fucking.
I'm trying to get it out of my brain.
I'll take that.
there we go. Nick's on the board.
Another one. Yes. Get it. I think that's my first point ever in this game.
I can't wait until we've moved up in technology where I can go ding. That's week by week. Steady pro. You can't nail it immediately. You got nowhere to jump to.
I'm already really impressed, guys. So.
Oh, brilliant. We need to tone it down a bit. Right, okay,
Overshot a little bit.
all right, and this is 0012. Okay, then. Right, it starts with a man behind a prison talking to a bird, and now that scene is on the TV. There's loads of TVs in a room. It's a TV shop, and there's a hot girl looking into the TV shop.
Bowl
Yeah.
of soup, girl of the bad guys one.
Not a chance.
Yes.
Yeah, Nick's pulled it.
It was before the song even started.
What gave it away?
The girl. I sort of knew what it was from the TV. It was as soon as you said the girl dancing in front of it. I was like,
She was hot.
Got that
Man.
one, fair play.
Actually, I remember thinking she was well hot. I still do.
She was in loads of videos. That girl was.
Was she?
Yeah. She was in like all the Nickelback videos and what's that? What can't bloody not Limp Bizkit, the other one.
Linkin Park. This is one of them, isn't it, man? Nah, to be fair, new metal was class, man. Really loved new metal. I used to when Papa Roach album came out, and blew my mind a little bit. Actually, I was like, yes, I'm into metal now. 17-year-old. My first gig I went to. First gig I went to was
you.
the first gig I went to that was Papa Roach at the Academy. I was 17, right, and I'd never been out like anything like that before. And I thought the Academy was like a club in it, so I thought it was a shirt and shoes and trouser place. So I turned up to Papa Roach. I was in black, to be fair, but I was wearing.
no, but that would have worked.
Yeah, I got away
just
with
took the
it,
shirt.
I think, but
Flick your hair
I
back
was just
a
like,
little
oh
bit.
shit, man, I've greatly misjudged this. But what Sean likes to say is like the first battle, like the first gig I went to was Pop Roach, but the first band I saw was the Support Band on it, which is Apartment 26.
People always get
that. What was the first band you seen? Oh, it was this? No, it was the Sport Band. Unless you didn't see the Sport Band.
Yeah.
In which case, no. Right, yeah. Next one.
All right, we'll do one more, then we'll swap round. Right. So, a quick recap of the scores.
It's 2 to Rich,
Two apiece.
2 to me.
Oh, you got 2 now?
Nil to Tubes, 0 to Sean.
All right. My buzzer's not working, is it? I don't fixed it yet.
We'll get the guy.
Okay, eyes down, looking.
Screwdriver in.
Dear Lord.
Jam it in.
Right.
The owl.
Okay.
It's taking a turn.
Wait, listen. Eyes down, looking, son. Easy one, this one. Okay, someone is holding a green guitar, walking through a cage door. He's all in white. It looks like it's some sort of medical place, yes?
Is it Green Day?
Oh, no. See, I knew you'd get this one, Sean.
He's constantly
As soon as you haven't even started. There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
So Sean's on the board now.
Do we get a bonus? Get a bonus point for the tunes not starting?
Well,
in that case, I've never won with
it's
Richard.
it's not about weather tune. It's the video, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but yeah.
We could be doing. Is there a music video that's got like 9 minutes of nothing before a tune? Like,
Yeah,
probably.
Plenty of those. Plenty of those. I think.
Yeah. Does that answer your question, Dave?
All right, so you lose. This game, it doesn't really have a set structure yet. So what's happening now? We switch it over, or You
Right, I'll do one more. Right, this is very.
Is that round one then?
This is round
And
one.
then-
Yeah.
You can't decide a winner from using round one and round two. But we'll have a lot of
No,
fun.
round one continues.
Oh, no,
so
no,
basically,
this-
you don't have a chance.
All right, brilliant. I got one. This is good.
Okay.
So it's 1022.
Yeah.
So we need a Well, so we need a thing that. Okay, here we go. Right then, it's a shopping mall. It's zooming in. Oh yes.
This could be a lot of something. But is it the new radicals? You get what you give.
No way! No way!
Can you name any of the videos of a shopping mall from the beginning?
Complicated, Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
Because you said there could be anything.
Well, there could be a few, couldn't there? But I've
All of them escape me right now.
But this new radicals tune, I watched it only a few days ago for some reason.
Yeah, that is a tune.
Have you ever watched the video of this? I've always thought that it doesn't actually look like a band, the video of this. It looks like they've won a competition at that mall that day to be in a music video. And then like they've just put the new radicals over.
Yeah.
That actually is the band. This is what people used to dress like.
So you got two now, then, Sean.
Yes.
2, 1, 2, 2.
I'm just right back in there, man. See what happens with a screwdriver to the throat.
Oh, should we say first to 3 then? And hopefully one of the twos will get it. Because
I was giving it the big one.
this one could be tricky.
Falling off your lofty perch.
Well, it's sort of deviated away from the Crown 100 now, but it's all around. It's all relative. It's all the same. Okay, here we go then. Okay, I've not actually seen this video before, so I don't know what's going on. Right, so there's a woman in an office. She's sitting down. She's putting loads of papers on the floor. Like the records. She's put records and she's putting them on a record player. Yes.
Is it Cora Shop room full of Asher?
What?
Sean, late runner there. He's got this. Well done, Sean. First to 3 there.
From out of nowhere.
It's amazing what you can
Before we
achieve.
get sued.
All these years of watching videos is. Oh yeah, we're gonna get sued. Fucking Norman Cook's gonna come after us.
What are listening?
Right. Okay then.
Tag him. Never on.
So next tune. Should we put? Anyone got preference? No, you don't know what's on here, do you?
What's the short list? What we got?
Malarkey, song about weed. We've got the unknown tune I've got off Facebook, which is 5 minutes long.
What do you mean off Facebook?
So, because like these Facebook groups, these band groups, where people just go to advertise their stuff. There's no interaction at all. But I like going on and seeing what's what.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing the psychology of some of the people on there, but it's an absolute waste of time.
It is fascinating though. It is fascinating because there's always people putting adverts like, "Do you want this? A band needed for this gig with loads of money. Do you want it? Anyone up for it?" And then it says that. Then it says like DM us or whatever, and everyone's just like fucking putting it. It's just like it's not what they asked for.
Oh, I hate that.
And most, but they're stupid. It's just it's on it.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
Message him then.
I've had some. I've had some interesting arguments, discussions with people on there. Like there was one person that said something like, what's the best stand to get for an iPad so I can read my lyrics and stuff, blah blah blah." I was just like, "Well, you shouldn't be doing that." Because what it is like, because I do loads of covers. I do like an hour and a half set, and this is my job in it, so I need to know. I was like, "Yeah, but you're getting paid to not have a job to learn the songs." Like, I just got into this mad discussion with him, and I think I had the last laugh.
Listen, if Tom Peckett's going to be listening,
Oh yeah,
he's a bit of a. He does that.
Someone else to tag.
Yeah. Who else forgets lyrics in here?
well, lyrics are hard. So, no, to be fair, it's weird me having a go at him, but I cannot remember lyrics at all. But I'm not doing an hour and a half set of covers.
This is not in the Blakfish days. He didn't have his iPad then. I mean,
I would imagine that'd be quite difficult actually. Playing guitar like that.
Didn't matter what the words were, Blakfish, as long as the harmonies were on point.
Yeah.
Some satisfying harmonies in Jeremy Cole. Very satisfying.
Yeah, obviously nothing to do with me, but
Any
beautiful harmony.
any chance of Blakfish reunion? Oh, we'll get to that. I heard rumours about that. So what did you decide? We'll play Malarkey's tune about weed.
Have they got a tune that's not about weed?
They've got one about not being a number, or I am a number.
Oh, right, yeah.
I wanted to play. Actually, that's a tune. I was listening to that the other day. That was a really good tune. No,
just play the one about weed.
We'll just put it. Oh, sweet. This is fucking Rizzler by Malarkey.
I got the weed if you got the Rizzler. I got the weed if you got the Rizzler. We got the weed if you got the Rizzler. We got the weed if you got the Rizzler. We got the weed if you got me like a anchor, yeah, ready than a Santa. Feel like me head a dash way and get stamper. I out of space, I got me a wonder. Black up, yeah, this spliff feel longer. The grades when me sponsor, me miss big tanga. Boy, I make me one blood Santa. We are the way the blood. 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 There is love. We are the way the blood. There is
Shit, fuck. Oh, fuck, you fucked me here, Dave.
Yeah.
I can't queue up the videos myself.
All right. Jesus Christ. All right, fucking...
That
I'm
was
just going to use the recommended videos for this.
that was Malarkey, Rizzler,
Oh, no, I can't.
I believe. It's thrown me off sitting over here now.
Nick-
I've lost where we
Nick's
are
in
now.
charge
For the
now.
people on the bus or whatever, Dave's now switched positions.
Yeah, that's
You have
part of the
guesses.
game.
All the episodes I've sat over there now. Like, I do feel out of sorts now.
You're on the just for input every now and then. chair.
I'm having
What do they
to
call it?
lean over.
The chip-in sofa. Yeah.
The chip in sofa, yeah.
So we were promising that we would get worse.
My eyes were
get over,
averted.
so.
I'm looking at the chip in sofa.
Did you enjoy that Malarkey tune?
I really enjoyed it, yeah.
Have you heard of Malarkey? Like Malarkey?
No, that's
You-
new
you
one
d-
to me.
You don't listen to any of the new bands that are knocking about.
I wouldn't say Malarkey are a new band knocking
Well,
about, are they?
Yeah, it's split up now.
I always wonder what their tribute band would be called. I guess a kerfuffle.
Yeah, definitely. It's decided. We should set that up now, actually. All right, anyway.
Yes.
All right, round two.
Okay, back to the game.
All right, so how are we going to do this?
What we on? Just scores carry
you
on.
keep your
or
scores.
Shaun,
You keep your scores.
won?
Dave starts from 0.
Whoa, we're keeping the scores.
No, this is
right,
like a next.
Back
All right,
first to
new
three
game,
again.
New game.
First to three.
All right, first to three. All right, fresh game. All right.
Tubes will be delighted.
I will be delighted.
All right.
When?
It's a
When?
guy.
When
It's a
does
guy.
his delight
Oh,
set
you're
in?
missing it. It's a guy sitting looking pretty depressed in the blue room. Now he's singing in front of a band. He's playing a PRS guitar. That's going to give it away. That is. Oh, shit.
Well, I'm going to for a buzz. Buzz. Is it? Oh, no, I don't think it is. I was going to say Stained.
Nope.
Been a while.
Nope. There's a woman walking out of a shower. They're all playing in this really like green dark room. It looks like they're in the Matrix. Go on.
It's not Weezer, is it?
Nope.
Buzz.
Go on.
Nickelback. How you remind me.
There he goes. There he goes.
Oh, he did play PRS. I was trying to picture who the fuck played PRS.
I thought I'd give it away because no one plays PRS because I was like, shit, man. Fuck them guitars.
Penny return before you ask. Nickelback.
That's brilliant.
I can't wait to watch. I can't wait to see them in Ryan's Gig Guide pop up.
Ryan's Gig Guide. Do you remember Ryan's Gig Guide?
Yeah,
The worst magazine
Did you
ever.
ever get interviewed by Ryan's Gig Guide or anything?
No.
That was Ryan's Gig Guide, man.
That's the worst magazine ever, man.
Yeah, but when I was 17, I was like, oh, this is like the Bible, isn't it? Like,
reading it in a
it's still,
flapper.
it's still going.
It was like something
Yeah,
to
yeah.
read in a flapper.
That
of
and
a
The Fly.
conversation.
It's something to read in the flapper. That's literally it, isn't it?
When you were too early. When you were...
No, because I was a kid going to gigs for the sake of it, so I needed something to read. I didn't smoke or take drugs at that time.
Yeah, and Ryan's Gig Guide soon turned you to that.
All right. Second one. You ready? Okay. So it's a light. The camera exposure's just got all weird. It's looking at he's the singer and he's sort of shaking his head around. He's just messing with some things in front of him, some instruments. He's got like a mic in his hand. There's not very many shots, but there's like loads of people in a front room. And like, there's a drum set up in there, and they're all fucking going for it now.
Tim's.
Go on.
Is it Alien Ant Farm?
Nope.
Oh.
They're proper going for it now. The whole
Sofa, Tim's.
whole audience is like linked up, and they're all doing the same thing, and now they're all just fucking having it. The band's going pretty mad. Should I describe what they look like?
Yeah, go on.
All right. The drummer's got a yellow t-shirt on.
System of a Down?
Nah. You didn't buzz either,
Tim's.
so I
Tim's.
would have.
D-
Is that your buzzer? Right, the guy's got a green microphone. He's sort of holding and singing it. Come on, guys. It's in the front room.
Beep Lee.
Yeah.
Is it Newfound Glory?
Nope. Nope. It's really pokey shit looking video, and like they're all just proper going for it. Like I'll give you a clue. It's not from.
Edgegary. Tim's. So for Tim's. Edgegary. Fish eye, you should have said, man. Fish eye.
It's not fish eye. Oh, it's why. This was it.
That's a
It's more of a
massive
wide
fish eye.
angle. It's more of a wide angle.
Massive fish eye.
It's the same thing, surely.
All right. So what's that then? Is that
That was good, that was a good one.
1-0?
Did you ever play Edgegary?
Technically, yes.
Oh, yeah.
On an all-dayer, and they were on quite early.
Still counts.
And we were on. Still counts.
You want to take that?
It does, yeah, the answer is yes.
Yes. They supported us.
Actually, I think I remember being at Download once, and there was this stage where if you were in a band, it was like open mic essentially. And you played that, didn't you?
Yeah, rock up and play.
Yeah, that was it. So technically, you've played Download with whoever, Metallica, whoever it was.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, yeah. And they put me on the side of MySpace, mate. Nokia.
Oh, there you go. Well,
How much you got for that? Nothing. Didn't even get a free ticket.
Next tune, Nick.
Right, next tune. So.
It's the Kooks.
Is that the Kooks naive?
I've just I accidentally left it on. So I get the feeling this game might take a little
People are
bit.
like, bring back Dave as host. Or something.
It's not easy, is it? I do like the sofa though. Actually, it's warmer. I'm quite cold up there. Very much warmer, don't it? Do you find it cold over there, Nick?
I can't remember what buzzer was. I just Buzz.
Hot Spunk. Was that a band?
That was a thing, yeah. That was, again...
Cold cum.
Didn't have to... Oh, my God.
Yeah, Hot Spunk.
Anyone just tuning in at that particular moment?
That's going to be at the best of, that is.
That's thrown me.
All right.
Yeah.
We've got a tune.
Yes,
We'll come back to Hot Spunk.
All right, so everyone
If
is
that's all right.
sitting around. Stage is really red. They're sort of all dressed in, like, I would say, like Moulin Rouge clothes would be the best way to describe it. And the band's sort of standing there playing. They're all dressed very.
Tim's Panic at the Disco.
Nope. A good try though, because that's probably what I would have said.
But I'm Buzz. Jared, what's his face?
No. So they're all
My
like.
Chemical Romance.
No. So, oh God, how can I make this? So they're performing in front of like a glittery background that's got like stars on it, but it's all done in like an old-fashioned sort of like Victorian sort of speakeasy type style, but quite like glamorous. There's a woman with like curly white hair who's like big bushy curly white hair, and she's got like an apple that's just been chucked at her, and now she's running around some red curtains, and some old geezer is like looking at her. Now she's sort of like kissing the
Tim's Hole, Celebrity Skin.
Nope. She's sort of like some sort of affair is going on between her and the singer, but like there's this other man, this older man who's like trying to get in the way of it, and the band's all dancing around. They're all doing this Moulin Rouge dance with the things. Do you know what the fucker is? Is you've definitely heard this tune about 10 trillion times, but you've probably never seen the video.
I ain't ringing any bells for me.
How can I? Okay.
What's going on now?
Start describing the band.
Right, they're American, but they don't sound like they're American.
Tim's Killers.
Yeah, it's Mr. Brightside. I've actually never watched this video before in my life.
I've never seen this video.
All right. Okay,
A million
Let's
times.
fucking keep this moving. I should have queued all these up, man. What was I doing?
What song do you think that you've heard most in your life?
Oh God, that's a tough one, isn't it?
Living on the Prayer's got to be up there.
Yeah, you reckon? Any particular reason for that?
Just hear all this is all.
He just follows you around.
Yeah.
Haunts you, that tune does.
That sort of stems from a question I used to ask people: what is the song you've heard the most in your life without you putting it on?
Yeah, like so you were just shopping in town
right.
and it's
Yeah.
just like,
It's a song that's been
Isn't it
around.
mad how you know the words?
Probably-
every
I've
word
heard
to
the
a song
Smiths
you've
more
never
times
gone out
than
your way
I
to
care to
listen
count.
to.
Yeah.
I
that's
even
a
know
good
Smith's
question.
words. It pisses me off.
You've never put them on yourself? No. Staunchly anti-Smiths, Davies.
Yeah, as most people are.
Right. Next one. You ready?
Frank Turner would disagree.
I've got the mute button on. No, so it should
Tag him in this.
No, Frank Turner. I actually played pool with him once. He was a lovely man.
From Southampton. Is he from Southampton?
Nah, that's a bit posh.
Winchester.
Winchester,
But that
yeah.
way,
Winchester,
way.
Near enough.
Yeah, south. All right, this next video. All right, so it's a house. Someone's throwing a stone at the window. A girl come up to the window.
Oh, this is fucking Tim's starting line.
Nope. Good guess though, because that does happen in this one. It's they all parody the same thing. All right, he's just asked us to the homecoming dance. And go on.
Oh no. Thinking Wheatus.
Now he's like pinned a flower into this girl's thing, and he's like looking really awkward, and she's like touching his glasses.
Oh, is it
and
Tim's
shit.
Fallout Boy? Fucking dance.
Yeah.
Yes. What's the scores now?
It ain't even at the fucking tune yet, but we'll play a little bit of that.
Oh, I'm 2.
No, David, no bonus points for that. So you made that all yourself.
Wait, aren't you on 3
For
now?
what?
No bonus point for getting the tune
No,
before
Dave's
the
on 3
tune.
now. Dave's got 3.
No, because what he's saying
I
there
don't see why
is-
that matters.
Because some
It doesn't
videos have a bit of the video before the tune starts. And
Yeah.
And arguably
That's
they're a
what
lot
we were
easier
talking
to...
about.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see
but
what you're saying.
that doesn't matter
doesn't
because you're not
matter.
talking about the tune. It's what the video is, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
about
Yeah,
video
yeah.
knowledge.
Yes.
So why are you after a bonus point then?
I didn't.
You were after a bonus
When did I? When did I?
I
ask
saw
for a
your
bonus
bonus point face pop up.
Can we get the dubious bonus point committee on this one?
We
Get
can.
them involved.
But when did I say I want a bonus point? I said I've got 2 points.
Yeah.
Not for that. In total.
Seeing your bonus
thought you had
point.
3 points.
Bonus point
No,
face.
you've got 3.
I mean,
You've just won.
yeah.
You, Dave just won.
What were the 3?
That was a bit of an anticlimax.
You're talking yourself
'Cause
out
you
of this now.
just-
You're going to lose a
Should we,
point.
should we do one more? Should we put you at 2? Oh, we'll put him at 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
Put you at 2.
He's just
Right,
talking
it's still all to
himself
play
out of a
for.
point.
It's still all to play for. All right, you ready? Oh, this was going to be hard, actually. Okay, so it's a guy falling backwards into an empty swimming pool. Now it's just sitting at work. There's a graph, a very boring-looking graph. Now he's a surgeon. Now there's someone's wrist. Now he's sitting eating dinner on his own. Looks sad. There's a ring going on someone's finger. Now there's a woman standing with him, and now he's sort of singing at this glass of wine, I guess. Empty chair that he's singing at. He's sort of got his knife and fork in front of him. Now he's in his office. His boss is screwing at him behind him. He's still singing at the camera. There's a lot of shots of him just singing deadpan at the camera with shit going on behind him in this. All right, the wedding ring's come off. The missus is gone. She's had enough. But now he's a surgeon again. And the wrist is back. And now they're flipping in between really, really quickly. Like that, really, really fast.
Is
And
it,
now he's-
Buzz Lee, is it Let the Bodies Hit the Floor?
No. All right, it's just flipping between shots.
Prodigy.
Nope. It's flipping between like him in the same shot with the background changing in front of him. If you can't get it from that, I don't think you're going to get it. It's like really fast. It's like, like that. Right now, there's some bad news being given to people, and it keeps just switching to him, and he's like popping in and out of different scenes, but he's in the same place. And so, does that make sense?
Makes sense, but I
He's sort of like a bit weedy looking. He's got like sort of short, straggly brown hair, like every other cunt in the band.
What type of music is it? Can we start asking questions?
Well, it's like sort of pop punk. It's that sort of era. I fucked you on this one. I'm not choosing. I'm sorry.
I've forgotten all the descriptions.
A lot of fast moving.
Right.
Good Charlotte.
No. Just move along. Budget. All American.
I don't remember this video.
Do you remember this video? Oh, I remember that video came out, and I was like,
I remember the tune. Big tune, Anarchy tune. That was.
Video.
Do you remember Anarchy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's good, wasn't
Remember
it?
the days, wasn't there?
Was that which one was that? Was that was on the Friday?
That was great, that one was. What was it again?
No, was it the Friday Saturday night under the arches with the piss tramp and the little
The piss tram.
right, okay, brilliant, yes.
I longed for this
So
to
I'd
come up
see.
on the podcast. I'm glad you
Fish
brought it up.
Fish Tramp is his tribute back to
Yeah,
name.
because I've been trying to
we
get this
tramp.
up naturally before, and it's just like but someone else has mentioned like this. The piss. What do you call him?
piss tramp.
Piss tramp.
His
Well,
tribute act.
it was the guy that would explain to us what the piss tramp was.
So
yeah.
I mean, I think I've heard this. I think it's true. Well, I've heard first.
I can confirm it.
I
It's
can
true.
confirm as well.
Let's see what you're going to say. First.
Yeah, there was a bloke who. What was the actual name of the venue?
Subway City.
Subway City, that's it. So next to Subway City, you could go down some steps to the canal, and there was a bloke who used to sit at the bottom of the steps, and you could piss off. Well, he'd get people to piss off the bridge onto him.
Yeah.
because he was into
Yep,
that
that's
sort of
it.
thing.
I think that's
as
pretty
long
much
and
the
short
piss
of
of a
it.
fish troll.
Henceforth.
I never believed that. I never believed it until one night after Resurrection, the night on the other Friday. My mate was like, "Sean, come here. Do you need a piss?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Piss off the edge." I was like, "Why?" I was pissed, so I just pissed off the
You
edge.
just did
This
it.
guy just walked out from underneath, just started rubbing my piss into his head. I was like, I stopped naturally. I was like, "Sorry, mate." It's like, no, carry on.
So
carry on.
you witnessed it firsthand.
Yeah,
like-
I pissed on the piss
I mean,
troll's
I
head.
similar story to Shaun. I just pissed on him. I was like, "Fuck, mate!" It's like at the moment, like it's true.
It's
man.
quite a- there's a
This
few
guy- I know
people-
I've pissed on him now. I'm part of folklore.
It's quite a Birmingham thing, though, isn't it? I think a lot of people know
totally.
about
Total
piss troll.
Birmingham
Needs to be a
folk.
documentary about that kind of thing.
Tag him now.
God, could you imagine interviewing him? Fucking hell.
Well, no, people do. No,
We
this
should
this
do
will
we
be a
want
selling
less
point.
episode. We want less episodes where we go out in search of.
We could just make up.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
could just make it up
Just
ourselves.
find a guy.
don't-
We could pay a guy to bit. Wait, let's
Well,
not
just
tell
a
anyone.
reconstruction.
Shit. All right. The
A
plans-
reconstruction.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a crime
yeah,
watch.
can you
a
come and
crime
do
watch
this?
reconstruction. of
We'll put that on the to-do list. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So is
No one got anything for that one.
no.
You're gonna do a better one.
Utter shite from everyone.
Maybe it's
yeah.
the description
You're gonna
that
know
let
your
everyone
audience
down.
as
All
well.
right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm getting to know my audience and getting to know them. So here's another one.
Only for 10 years.
All right. Yeah. Well, yeah,
him a
but
chance.
Dave, I could literally queue up ones that I know you
carry
would
on,
get
carry on.
all day long in it. All right. Here we go. So black screen. There's a guy and he's just walked up and he's put a chair down and he's sat on it with his acoustic guitar.
Tim's, Frank Turner.
Fuck's sake, man. I was kind of hoping someone else would get it
Oh,
before the tune started again.
Where you got that idea from?
yeah. You notice the pattern here.
Frank Turner, Million Dead. Remember Million Dead?
I do remember Million Dead, yeah.
Should we put a
Fucking
Million
sick.
Dead tune on?
Winchester's
Yeah.
finest.
Can you whip it? No, we can't play Million Dead. Can we?
It's the same era, and they're not going to sue us, are they?
Thousand Alive.
Frank Turner, I don't know. He's quite ruthless with this kind of thing.
Frank Turner's.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
making it up.
he's just in Winchester waiting for all this to blow over.
Again, I've met him as a lovely man, actually. So.
He's got red on him.
Shit.
Are you doing it again?
I've positioned these mics so badly. What's it called? The tune that I'm thinking in my head, Dave.
You've either got Smiley Strangers on Trains.
Is that the one? The Making of the Man is Breaking of the.
Oh, that's Breaking the Back.
Yeah.
Seeing as you're in the chair, you're gonna call it in. Why don't you talk up to the vocal like they do on radio? That's quite difficult.
All right. Well.
No, just play it, man. Just
That's all right, Dave. I've got this. All right. So this is a band I know nothing about, except for the fact that Frank Turner was in them, and they're from the same era that we've been discussing today. And this is a fucking tune. So it's Million Dead Breaking the Back.
These days I'm trying to think of just because Turing couldn't possibly conceive a machine with this little personality. I'm working shifts, fatal fanning pens, and yet I'm puppy thin because to tell the truth, I've been hanging on to something more than distant dial tones and a sense of ending. Come! The breaking of the back, the making of the man, the breaking of the back, the making of the man, the breaking of the back, the making of the man, the breaking of the back, the making of the man.
Talk about the. Shit.
Hello.
What are we going to talk about?
So you were catching us talking about what we're going to talk about. So as I was saying, the documentary.
The documentary, yeah.
Great
so,
segue.
yeah, so documentary. There's a friend of ours, or a couple of friends of ours, who guy Ollie Jones mainly. He's came up with it from Better Feeling Films. Tag them and. And Brandon and Rich, so you just get them in as well.
You're going to give me a list of all these people.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got a recording of him saying it now.
Yeah. No, but I thought that I
Last
was
names,
going,
though,
you
man,
should be
last
writing it down.
I've got to listen to it at some point.
Yeah.
All right, Dan.
Anyway, so they're doing this Blakfish documentary. Ollie has done quite a few videos for our other band and you and I. So yeah, the idea is I thought to start with who's going to watch a video about Blakfish. No one's going to know. But the way they're trying to do it is you could almost watch it if you'd never even listened to Blakfish. So it's more about like 4 idiots in a band.
Yeah, life and trolls are being.
I for one, like I was saying, I didn't know much about Blakfish before you got here, but I'm really looking forward to it, man. Especially the fire extinguisher scene in Oxford.
But yeah, so that's I mean, it's going to be a little while yet. But we've all done our individual interviews, which is why you've asked me, Dave. And normally I'd be like, as if I'd come and just talk a load of rubbish.
See, because I happened to hear on the grapevine that this was in production, so and that's why we got you in. That's
there you go.
Very clever, Dave.
Journalism, that's how it works.
What did I say?
My mate told me about it.
It's like it's on the par with Jonathan Ross. That's what I said.
Oh,
yes.
Get that in.
It's funnier. It's a new standard that we've stooped to. A new low. All right.
So I'll let everyone
when's that
stay
gonna come out
tuned.
then?
So we don't know. I'm going to date yet.
In the future.
In the
That will
future.
come out.
What's the? Because you'll have the talking heads bits, right?
Yeah.
So what's the bits, the narrative bits between the talking heads? Do they follow you around? Do they reconstruct these
This is
stories?
archival footage.
Yeah, and we've all sort of just dug out loads of stuff and sent them footage and things like
That
that.
must be a monster of a job to go through all them different file types and everything. And get
Yeah,
all
but the thing is though, because everyone just did everything on phones, and then it just stuff gets deleted. So there's not as much as you'd like really. But yeah, we've still got to record our group interviewingness, and then he's got to whittle it down like this,
Well, there's no whittling here.
Well, no, that's what I mean. But it's like try and keep it to an hour, and it's like I was talking for 3 hours.
We always have the right intentions, don't we? We always say, this time.
So we're on to 12 hours of footage, and we're out of talking.
So it's quite some whittling then, to be fair. Well,
loads of whittling, especially my bits.
very best of luck to him then.
Thank you very much.
So yes, we'll look forward to that.
Any more things, any more news? News we got to go through.
The things we have to go through.
Oh, Dave's got his bit of paper out now.
You know what?
I just want to point out to everyone who can't see that this paper isn't like one solid piece of paper. There's like there's a good chunk that just seems to have been chewed out.
Listen, mate, you don't know when you're going to get inspiration for things to talk about.
But me and Tom did another band, which was like a hair metal band.
What was that called?
Kids Margarita.
Yeah.
We did a gig at the Barfly. Actually,
Was that with the solo boots?
Solo boots.
Yeah,
Was that
yeah.
the ones where you had to go to the front of the
You
stage?
had to put the boots on before you do a solo.
I don't know if we had the boots, but we did have a solo thing to stand onto those solos, and the Barfly gig, our mate Ad set a sparkler off at the end of Tom's guitar. Anyway,
rock and roll, man.
Was it the same Adam from earlier? Allegedly setting fire to things.
but that was the other band.
Well, it's a fire extinguisher when you need it.
I know.
In
Different
Oxford.
times.
Different era of Blakfish.
It's all
The
different
documentary
times.
will obviously pinpoint all this.
Yeah. But Tom and Sam pretending to be two gay German lovers. And all songs about, hot spunk and sexy boys
there's a
and
lot
my
of
gay love.
homoeroticism
I
going
don't
on
know in
there.
this current climate.
Very good.
Snowflakes, man. But you get away with that sort of thing.
Did you play in that?
No,
No,
Was it just the two of
it's
them?
just the two of them,
I
yeah.
see. Oh, it's
Denial.
Oh, I see. History and nostalgia all
Nothing to do
mushing
with that.
into one.
Distance yourself from
Yeah,
any
from that
any going on.
homophobic nonsense.
On that note,
Oh, did you just Top Gear?
I top gear.
you just-
trying to avoid that.
Oh, that's all throwing me off kilter now. We've Top Gear. We've got to top that. Okay,
We
so
talked
Rich.
about Top Gear last week. There was a reference to Top Gear last week. As well.
yes, there was. That's become a thing. We can't make
It's
that.
like, it's like tradition now.
Tag 'em.
Everybody's become tradition.
Tag him in there.
Yeah.
Right, have we got anything to plug?
Nope.
What about those gigs? Well, we've got gigs.
yeah,
have a look.
talk
Yeah,
about
well,
Tamworth.
if you listen to this, it's a good chance that you follow
In
our
fact,
Facebook.
It's
You've got a brain, so
We've never once mentioned our band name,
No, we haven't.
and we're not going to do it now.
No. So should we play a tune then?
Right, so
Got
we're
any
playing-
Shaun
is this
Gambowl
the- is this-
playlists
so,
to play?
No band name and playing somewhere in
Yeah,
Tamworth.
you come in.
It's one in Tamworth.
Trust me, we can get gigs.
Every gig in Tamworth
We get
on that
gigs,
date.
man. We get gigs. Don't worry. We get gigs.
Yeah. We'll play. Things are happening.
Yeah. It's all written down somewhere. You just
Right,
have to figure
okay.
it out. It's part of the fun.
Okay, we're wrapping up.
Yeah,
Should we wrap
yeah.
up here then, yeah? Rich, thanks for coming down.
Thank you for having
A
us.
little-
It's
a
been
little-
wonderful.
sort of-
Cheers, guys. I'll applaud myself.
I'm applauding the fact that you called us like Jonathan Ross. So, Blakfish, plenty of stuff on YouTube if you want to check it all out, etc., etc. Documentaries are coming out. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
We're going to play one more Blakfish tune. This is Planes, Trains and Obese Women.
We are a posh is a truck team slow. We are a posh is a truck team slow. Race is already won. I know who I'm betting on. I like it more she likes it less. The trophy is my happiness. I got it back, thank yourself. Fallen angel, right, I'm too cliche. Pat my back, now it's all laughs. While I forget this ever happened to me. I'm sad when I know. Confess and pay it or go. I'm sad when I know. ready to get to work. Watching every move we make, always eager to emerge. It's easy to forget that he's always by your side, sleeping in the shadows, preparing for your ride. As each day dawns, his stare becomes more intense. We try our best to fend him off, but his power is immense. Nobody has the secret to ward him off for good. One day he'll hover over you, siphon hand, black robe and hood. Our mutual friend waits eagerly, ready to get to work. Watching every move we make, who's eager to emerge. It's easy to forget that he is always by your side, sleeping in the shadows, always waiting for your ride. He sits in his chariot, waiting for his next job on his radio. It could be anyone, it could be someone we know. You or I could be next up to be called over the speaker, cruising to the crossroads, chilling with the Grim Reaper. The psycho pop's sinister stare tells you it's time to board the Afterlife Express. You can buy a bit of time though, if you can beat Mr. Death at chess. Watch his rickety old coach depart as you rejoice the result of your test. Look in awe of the surroundings at your new home of ultimate rest.